Hello, hello. Welcome to GTA 6 Trailer 3 potentially live stream. There's a chance we get it today, so I'm going to hang out for the next couple hours and see if anything comes from Rockstar. I think 1 hour from now is when we'll get something, if we get anything today, so got the timer here to keep everybody up to date. This is my first ever live stream, so we'll see if I get any viewers, and we'll see if I run into any technical difficulties. But yeah, it's exciting times here for all GTA fans. We'll go through all the news together, look at some theories, some tweets, see if we'll be getting anything today. I certainly hope we do. We've all been waiting a very, very long time, and I think we kind of deserve something from Rockstar. I mean, it's been over a year since the last trailer. We're all kind of losing our minds. And we're getting actually close to May 26th, which is obviously the date that we had circled on our calendars for a long time. And actually, that's the date. If we go to Rockstar's Twitter, let me turn this music off. If we go to Rockstar's Twitter, this tweet is pinned, and at the end of it, it says May 26th, 2026. So anybody who is unfamiliar with how Rockstar operates, meaning giving delays, anybody who sees that, I mean, they could think that it's still on track. So it's kind of ludicrous that they haven't updated us. And we're coming up on a year now. So yeah, this is a date that a lot of people had circled on their calendars today for a lot of different reasons, which we'll get into in a second. But yeah, let's hope that we get something today, whether it's an announcement, the reveal of the trailer itself. We'll be reacting together in real time. So let's pull up some tweets and see what the people are saying about this. So my feed is actually pretty much tailored specifically to GTA 6. So everything I see on Twitter is pretty much GTA related. Let's see if anything interesting crosses the timeline. And if there's any technical issues in the chat, like audio or anything that's bothering you guys, just let me know in the chat and I will try to fix it. This is a learning process for me, so I appreciate you guys' patience. Yeah, so the Bilibili news, if you're not familiar with Bilibili, it's a Chinese social media platform, and Rockstar always posts on it before they post on Twitter. And I think they already posted some Red Dead news, and a lot of people are assuming that means that we will not get any GTA 6 news, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. I don't think they would spoil it on Bilibili, but that's just kind of a common sense thing from me, so we'll see how much I know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about, like, I got this message from a guy who claims to be a source where he works at a video game shop, and he tells me this. None of that is verifiable, unfortunately. It's all just, we have to take everything with a grain of salt. So in about 55 minutes, we should have a much better idea of something, anything. Let's just search GTA 6 and look at some of the latest posts on X.com, the everything platform. Okay, this is a parody account, and they're gonna get a lot of retweets, even though this is just blatantly fake. Oh, this is trailer 1 pretending that it's trailer 3. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna see a ton of this stuff. That's what's so difficult about being a GTA 6 fan and following Rockstar, is that since they're just radio silent 95% of the time, we have to deal with so much stuff that is just not true. Okay, we talked about the Bilibili. We'll get into that more later because I think that might be a point of contention. I saw a lot of stuff about how this is all free marketing for Rockstar, and it's kind of true. I mean, Strauss Zelnick was on 3 or 4 different interviews and podcasts over the past couple of weeks, and just him appearing on in the media brings attention to the game, and it has creators like myself and others talking about GTA, and they're not spending a dime on it. So they get more marketing material for free than most companies get paying for millions of dollars. So it's a smart strategy. Oh, this just came across. Why does Twitter show tweets from a year and a half ago? This is just giving me PTSD. 150,000 retweets from the second delay announcement. If we get a delay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but I don't want to mentally think about that quite yet. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the marketing aspect of it without them doing anything. This is perfect representation of how they feel. Any theories out there from you guys? I want to hear in the chat. If anybody has a prediction, let me see if I can make a poll real quick. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, I'll have to get the poll up in a second, but for now, let's keep looking at tweets. If we search by latest, this is going to be a bunch of just random BS because people are trying to integrate their tweets into the algorithm. Yeah, we kind of have to do top, but top just kind of messes everything up because we get stuff from 6 months ago. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about if we'll get new screenshots, new places, new characters. I think the locations is an interesting one. We've got these 6 here, but there's some speculation out there that there are other locations that we don't know about yet. And if that's the case, it will be very interesting to see what happens to this, which is the mapping project. People have worked insanely hard on this thing. It's actually interactive, which is insane that it's down to this level of detail. Now, I don't know how much of this is verifiably correct, but I think what we will get is pretty close to what we're seeing. And then as we go further north, the uncertainty increases. But yeah, do you guys think there are different locations that we'll be getting? Please let me know. Let me see if I can pull up the chat. I'm having some issue. Just a minute. Chat. There we go. Danilio, hello, hello. Thank you for your support on my videos. I see your comments. I really appreciate it. Still growing my channel, still in the primitive, the early stages. But every subscriber I really do appreciate. And I see your comments, so I thank you for watching my videos. It does mean a lot. May 26th was the original release date. Imagine if that's when the trailer drops. Yeah, Danilio, that is a possibility. Let's see, what day of the week is the 26th? That is a Tuesday, so it is possible, because that's generally the day of the week that Rockstar releases stuff. So maybe the 19th, which would be exactly 6 months before November 19th, or maybe May 26th, like you suggested. The only reason it probably would not be May 26th is because Take-Two Interactive has their earnings call on the 21st before that. So I think they'll probably want to get the trailer out before their earnings call. But that's just a hypothesis. There's no way to verify that. But there will be something before May 26th, some sort of communication, either a trailer announcement, a trailer drop, or just a general update from Rockstar. There will be something. Danilio, where are you watching from? I'm curious. Are you in Europe? Are you in the US? I'd like to learn about some of my subscribers. Okay, this guy is shooting down all of the hype around a trailer releasing today. If we have to wait till June 21st, that's over a month away. That would be tough. New York State, very cool. Very cool. I'm American, but I'm not living in the US right now. I'm living in Asia. So right now it's nighttime for me, but it's pretty early for you. So thanks for tuning in. I hope we get some news today. Okay, let's try to see some new news. Also, just refreshing, the GTA 6 website is and the Newswire doing stuff like that. Oh, this is the official, communication channels from Rockstar, so a much more reliable source. Anything that catches my eye, let's see. If you guys have any tweets or anything that you want me to react to, I would be happy to pull it up and do so. Yeah, I think we'll get pre-orders very, very soon as well. Maybe in conjunction with Trailer 3 at the same time. And I think the price that most people are predicting is $69.99 or euros. I'm not sure, but $70, maybe $80 for the base edition. And then probably a few months after that will be a more like collector's edition where it'll be like probably $100 for that version. Okay, I think let's look at some of these actual accounts. No early Red Dead Online post. Almost certainly will now be in their usual slot 1 hour's time. Trailer 3 today seems extremely unlikely, according to GTABase.com. Yeah, I saw this tweet pop up. Some people, I think, are a little bit too attached to GTA 6 on an unhealthy level. I hope this is satire or sarcasm. But, yeah, I would recommend everybody not to get too mentally or emotionally attached because of delays and stuff like that. Okay, this guy's pouring all the cold water on the hype. Let's check out a different account that is a little more optimistic. Okay, I think GTA Countdown. Yeah, this is a pretty reliable account. Danilio, I really hope we get story mode DLCs. Rockstar canceling the ones for GTA 5 was disappointing. Yeah, I agree. Story mode DLCs would be awesome. I actually prefer story mode in general to online mode, but I play both. I'm curious, do you still play GTA 5 almost 13 years later, or did you kind of stop playing recently? I stopped playing recently, but for a good solid decade, I played, I watched. It was the biggest game in my life for sure, so that's why I'm so hyped about GTA 6. Okay, we will be refreshing this pretty aggressively in about 43 minutes to see if anything pops up. 147 million views for the trailer. That's unbelievable. This is another trend I want to point out that people have noticed is a lot of their GTA Online graphic and art design lately has been this color scheme, this teal and neon pink, which aligns with Vice City. So some people think it's just subtle hinting at the buildup of what's to come. So there's one, this one I guess doesn't really. This one definitely does. Does not. Okay, so it's a little hit or miss, but there's a lot of pink, a lot of light blue, so maybe that points to a trend. I'm not one of those people who spends time analyzing every pixel and looking at all the really detailed trends from Rockstar, so there's people out there who know a lot more about Rockstar's behavior than me. But it's still interesting to learn about this stuff. Today, many people are expecting pre-orders for GTA 6 to open alongside Trailer 3. Okay, Sony and Game Informer could potentially be prepping for GTA 6 pre-orders this coming week. None of this is really concrete information, it's all just hearsay, unfortunately. Yeah, this type of stuff, there's no way to verify that it's true. So I just choose to ignore it. Let me see if I can make a quick chat or a quick poll. Okay, I think I can add a poll here. I wanted to ask you guys a question. I don't see a way of doing it. Try on the desktop. I would like to add a poll to my chat. Is this a poll? Yes, okay. What will Rockstar do today? Drop Trailer 3. Announce Trailer 3. Tweet about something else. I hope it's not the third option, but I gotta put that out there. Then I will pin it. Just one moment. Danilio, you stopped playing for a while mainly because you're approaching adulthood and gain more responsibilities. You're currently 21, but wouldn't mind getting back into the game from time to time. Okay. Yeah, you do have a lot of probably impending responsibilities I hope it's not too overwhelming or stressful for you. I remember that age, and yeah, gaming. It's hard to juggle gaming with whatever else is going on in your life, whether it's education or a job or family responsibilities. But gaming is also a great way to let off steam to alleviate some of those stresses. So I hope you can find some time for it. And when GTA 6 drops, I hope you're not in too stressful of a situation. I hope you can still enjoy the game. Okay, let's look at the mainstream news. Okay, we're about 30 minutes out. Let's see if anything new is coming. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Let me make a post about my live stream and see if anybody wants to join. I think 6 months is aligned with their past behavior of the third trailer dropping 6 months before release. That's what I heard some people say. So we are just almost exactly 6 months away from this release. Copium. GTA 6 o'clock. This is a pretty good podcast. Okay, most people say no, not today. Hmm. 4 months before in GTA 5. Okay. As long as we don't get another delay, I will be okay. Never really looked in depth at this fan map. So they take the screenshots and they map it to a location. Wow, that's a very extensive project. And they actually put the screenshots and the real Florida screenshots? Wow. Danilio, I think the price will be $69.99 USD for the base. And I think the base game will be released first. And then a few months later will be a collector's edition or a special edition or deluxe edition for probably $100. So I'm hoping the game does not exceed $70, but there's also rumors that it could be $80. So I don't think it'll go up to $100 for the base edition, but $70 or $80 is my prediction. Rockstar still has the new badge over trailer 2, even though it was a year old. They need to remove that. It's crazy that 2023 is when the first trailer came out. 2.5 years ago. Yeah, May technically isn't summer, and they did say they were doing a summer marketing campaign, so that would imply June. But I don't know, a lot of people think of May as summer, so maybe they weren't technically by the book. What do you think the lifespan of GTA 6 will be before GTA 7 releases? I think it will be at least 10 years, but it wouldn't be surprised if it reaches around 15 years. It's a great question. I also am in the same ballpark as you. I think it comes down to what Rockstar will prioritize after GTA 6 launches. Because I think they also talked about doing Red Dead Redemption 3, which would be another massive project. And then there's other projects they've hinted at. And obviously they haven't said anything about GTA 7. But I think game development in general is going to really speed up in the next 10 years because of AI, so it's possible that we won't need to wait 10 years. Maybe they could handle multiple large projects simultaneously. That would be the best case scenario, so yeah, I think 10 years is a pretty good assessment. So we would be waiting until 2036 just to get some GTA 7 news. Is there a specific location, Danilio, that you would want GTA 7 to be? I've made a few videos about this and speculated on lots of different cities, but I'm curious what you think. What is this? It's an actual trailer. This guy baited me. He said it's a new trailer, and it's a truck trailer. It's actually pretty good. People just engagement farming off of the GTA 6 hype. Just straight up lying and trying to get clicks. I'm used to it at this point. Thank you all for joining the chat. To introduce what we're doing here, we're just waiting until the next 22 minutes to see if Rockstar tweets anything about trailer 3. This is a date that a lot of people have speculated will be a big day for Rockstar, so we will see if anything comes out of it. I sure hope something happens GTA 6 related. They like to announce stuff on Tuesdays, right around this time. About 20 minutes from now is when they usually do it. Sometimes on Fridays, but Tuesday's the most historically accurate day for this type of stuff. So do you guys think we're going to get anything? Feel free to leave some comments in the chat. This is my first time ever live streaming, so yeah, thank you guys for joining. And if you're subscribed, I appreciate that. I'm making lots of content, and I appreciate every view, every like, every comment. It means a lot to me. I'm a very, very small channel, so just the fact that you're watching me means a lot. Right now we're just going through some posts on X, seeing if anybody has any information, but it's just a lot of speculation about whether we'll get anything. There's really nothing concrete, because Rockstar is so tight-lipped that it's almost impossible to get anything out of them. curious, are you more excited to play as Lucia or as Jason? Lucia is obviously the first female character, so that will be interesting. I wonder if NPCs will react differently to Lucia versus Jason, but is there a character between these two that you're more excited to play as? Or just anything in general that you're excited about in the game, whether it's a location, characters, missions, the scenery, the online mode, games, activities. I think there might be basketball. That would be a pretty cool activity to play. I think maybe fishing, underwater activities. I think I made a video about the top most anticipated activities, and basketball was pretty high up there. Mini golf is another one. This is the character I'm most excited to interact with, Raul Batista. I think he's gonna be pretty badass. Okay, about 20 minutes away from potential news. So stick around until then to find out if we get anything. We will be refreshing Rockstar's Twitter page very frequently in about 20 minutes. This is the single thing I'm most excited about in GTA 6 is the enterable buildings aspect of it. There's a leak that said 70% of all buildings will be accessible because of some new technology that makes it easier for interiors to be developed. Hope there's some truth to that. It just makes the game a lot more immersive and interactive. Like when you're escaping from the police, being able to go inside a mall. It's a complete game changer. Danilio, for GTA 7, you say you'd love to see a map outside of the US. You'd choose somewhere like the entirety of Europe, like a giant map with the different sections replicating different countries within Europe. That's a great idea. I would love to see that. I think Europe would be really, really cool for Rockstar to explore. They were pretty close to doing that, from what I read. Unfortunately, it never came to fruition, but they did some in-depth research in different countries outside of the US. I think Turkey was one of them. Tokyo obviously was one of them. Russia. I'm not sure what else, but Europe would be really cool. Like several countries, a fictionalized version of London, maybe Paris. Croatia would be absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's a good call. Europe would be awesome. Okay, let's do a quick refresh and see if anything's popping up. It's looking pretty bleak out here. I'm not seeing any new information. But Danilio, since you're from New York, don't you want Liberty City to come back? for GTA 7. That would be pretty cool. Hello, thank you for joining. I don't know how to pronounce your username, but it says Gion6. Thanks for joining. To give you an overview of the news that you may be hearing, May 12th is a date that a lot of people have speculated will be Trailer 3. Either the announcement of Trailer 3 or the release of Trailer 3 or some sort of information. And this date was chosen because of past historical trends from Rockstar. And we're coming up on 6 months out from release. And then there's also a Take-Two Interactive earnings call on May 21st, which is in about 9 days. And generally, they release something big before earning calls that would align with the history of Rockstar. So that's why we're here. That's why we're waiting for the next 15 minutes to see any news that comes out. But I'm trying to manage my expectations because I've learned not to ever get too expectant with Rockstar. But yeah, hang around until 9 and we'll see what comes up and we'll react together. Danilio, you say you're probably more excited to play as Lucia since she's being shown as the main character between her and Jason. Yeah, it's hard to tell which of the two, if there is a quote-unquote main character. I don't know if it's her or Jason, but it seems like in the story mode she is just coming out of prison, so the timing of everything is really interesting, but I'm excited to play as both. Some people talk so confidently about what they predict for GTA as if they know what Rockstar is thinking. I learned not to make hard predictions because it's pretty much impossible. Zelda Ocarina. I think exploring the map is also going to be amazing. Some of the screenshots of these locations is insane. Like the amount of detail in this is kind of nuts. You're just praying GTA 6 releases this year. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Another delay would be kind of ridiculous on Rockstar's part. They keep announcing new dates and keep delaying it. They're just losing trust with their viewers, and it's just a bad look. Okay, we've got 5 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Feel free to make comments, make predictions. Tell me what you're most excited about with GTA 6. If you have any video ideas for me, I'm making lots of GTA 6 content, so leave some ideas because I'm always open to new long form and short form ideas. Danilio, you say it's funny I mentioned Liberty City because you were thinking that they should do a remake of GTA 4's campaign, just like how Halo campaign Evolved is currently being made. Okay, interesting. I don't know much about Halo, and especially their campaign Evolve being made, but I think if they remade GTA 4 and Liberty City, it could be really detailed and immersive with the skyscrapers and the energy surrounding New York. That could be cool. It sounds like you're not in New York City, or maybe outside of the city, but I'm sure you go to the city sometimes, so to be in that location as the same location as a GTA game is pretty cool. Wow, I just tweeted about this live stream and 700 people have viewed it, but nobody's clicking on it. The Leonida Keys have potential to be the most exciting part of the game because of all the water. I think the underwater world of GTA 6 is going to be mind-blowing. I'm planning a video exploring the waters of GTA 6 and what we can expect. Going scuba diving, going snorkeling, taking submarines underwater. I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard how immersive the underwater world is. I was in Miami a few years ago and it was cool seeing all the locations that they're building. I might go back in a year and just take pictures and videos of the actual locations and compare them from real life to the game. That could be a cool experiment. Okay, a couple comments. Danilio, you have a video suggestion. DLC ideas that you have for GTA 6's story mode and online mode. Okay, I like that. It's a good idea. It's a good evergreen content that people would be interested in. Thank you. And another comment, I hope GTA 6 comes out like a simulator game, like how GTA San Andreas features barber, gym, fighting skills, gun skills, respect. If you know, you know. Yeah, I completely agree. Like a life simulation, to where it's really realistic. You can go talk to people, interact with NPCs who are smarter than the past games. That would be really cool. And like, there's actually a leak for GTA 6 that says their character can gain weight and lose weight depending on if you, I guess, eat a lot or go to the gym. So that adds a lot of realism to the game, almost like a simulator. Okay, another video idea. Should Rockstar Games experiment with different playing formats such as GTA Mobile or GTA VR? Wow. Interesting, interesting. I don't know the answer to that, whether it's yes or no. I think if VR takes off, they'll definitely at least explore that method. Yeah, thanks for the video idea. I'm gonna jot these down. I have a list of ideas that I keep whenever they come to my mind, so I will add these to my list. Thank you. We're about 8 minutes out from any sort of tweet from Rockstar, so hang in there for the next few minutes, and we'll see if anything comes out of it. You're more interested in interactions with NPCs, and you forgot to mention going to fast food restaurants, fancy restaurants, just to make the game feel more complete and worth waiting for this long. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Interacting with NPCs is going to be fun. And I think since there's so many interiors in this game, there will be different levels of restaurants and shopping. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we've waited so long that the expectations have gotten so high that it's almost we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. No matter what happens, people are going to be like, oh, I expected more, and we waited for 10, 15, 13 years for this game. A lot of people love talking about GTA 7 before GTA 6 is released. Okay, another video idea from Danilio. What happened to the GTA competitor games such as Saints Row and Watch Dogs? To be honest, I don't know much about those games. I think I've played them, but it's been many years. Did they stop being made, or are they not as competitive? I'm curious why you think that would be a good idea for a video. Is the competition not even anymore? Is Rockstar and GTA dominating the other two? Or curious to hear what you think about that. Oops, that should not be on here. Okay, about 5 minutes away from potential news. Getting close. Okay, Mount Calaga. Where's that? Up here, okay. Because GTA is one of, if not the most popular real-life simulator game franchises. True. True. It's crazy how Rockstar made GTA 5 less complex than San Andreas. Is that true? It's been a long time since I played San Andreas. But if that's true, yeah, that's disappointing. GTA 6, we have every reason to believe it will be super detailed, immersive, extensive, a lot more than GTA 5. I'm curious what console you guys play on. Is it PS5 or Xbox? Or if you're PC gamers, are you going to wait for the release, or are you going to buy a console just for the game? That's a difficult decision that a lot of people will need to make. Another video idea: should GTA 6 become futuristic / have futuristic elements like GTA 5, or should it stay realistic? By futuristic elements, are you talking about like the flying motorbikes, some of the more advanced weapons, the stuff that's just unrealistic? Or, yeah, I'm curious what you mean about the futuristic stuff, because that could be a good video idea, but I need to know more specifics about what you mean. Yes, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do some research and look into that. I tend to want the less futuristic stuff, the more realistic, but I know some people like the futuristic element. There are so many TikTok videos about GTA 6 delays, and so many people say that when GTA 6 releases, we should be able to get in every single building in GTA 6. Honestly, that would be too crazy. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, how the expectations are too crazy to the point where people are going to be disappointed. Even though it's going to be an amazing game, I think people are thinking that it's going to be this spectacular perfection game, but it's not going to be that. It will still be great, but people have too high of expectations, unfortunately. Okay, let me go to Rockstar's Twitter, and we will start refreshing. See if anything comes out of this. There may be a small delay on my end, so you may be about 30 seconds behind or something like that, but that's okay. Okay, this is it. Let me start refreshing and see what comes up. Here we go. Unbelievable. Oh, another Red Dead post. Nothing today, guys. Wow. That's disappointing. Saddle up and ride out in Red Dead Online races. Galloping to 4 times Red Dead Online money, gold, and XP. Place top 3, blah blah blah. It already has over 1,000 replies. Wow. Let's see what people are saying. No news today, guys. It seems like maybe the 19th, or as Danilio suggested, May 26th could be the day. Gotta keep waiting. I thought this was gonna be something today. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm streaming. But it's nothing. This is a good response. Seriously, announce a game to you in December 2023. You don't talk about it until May 2025, and you don't talk about it again until May 2026, except to postpone it. That encapsulates how disappointed we all are in Rockstar's behavior. Oh. Yeah, May 19th I think is a potential date. Yeah, sorry for the disappointment, everybody, but we're all in this together. We gotta keep being patient. There's no delay or anything like that being announced, but we really need something soon. Already 3,000 responses. Wow. That's disappointing. Not 80s. It's still early though. Yeah, it's still early May. Well, it's about mid-May right now. But they did say it's going to be a summer marketing campaign, and we're not in the summer technically yet. So I think we need to just sit tight, continue being patient. Okay, another video idea. Should GTA 6's economic pricing be reset/improved? Or should it keep GTA 5's hyperinflation prices? Yeah, the economy is something I haven't really thought about. Yeah, that's a decent idea. I'll do some research into that and see if there's any speculation about that. Thanks for the idea. Nothing today. I think people are going to be upset. Let's see. $3,000 replies in 2 minutes. Yeah, people are not happy. Okay, another video idea. Should GTA 6's story mode allow co-op so that we can play the story mode with our friends? Play play with our friends. So maybe like, Danilio, you do a mission, save, then your friend takes over from a different location. Maybe he's in California or something, and he continues the story mode. Is that what you're talking about? It's an interesting idea. Hmm. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. Thanks for the idea. People are coping pretty hard with the bad news. Okay. I think next week, in 1 week from now, we will have the same amount of hope and optimism to see what comes next. Let's see how many responses they have. 4,000. Wow. Same time tomorrow.
Real asshole. Are you looking for this? No. Very funny. You know, you're a real asshole. Are you looking
This is how we all feel. Waiting for GTA 6. Oh. Jesus. Even Jason and Lucia are waiting for this to come out. Yeah, it seems like the voice actors, they've got to be so impatient by now, waiting for this to drop, because they did the work years ago and now they're just kind of waiting for the developers to finish the game. And they signed NDAs so they can't talk about it. That's difficult. Okay, you said what made Rockstar killed it with GTA 5 to be an amazing game is missions, cutscenes, and action soundtracks through gameplay, and also when becoming wanted and soundtrack plays in. Yeah, that's a good point. And more stars, more intense soundtrack score gets. Yeah, I did notice that when you're in a police chase, getting to 4 to 5 stars, the intensity of the score and the soundtrack does increase. That's a good point. And in GTA 6, we're going to get 6 stars, so that will increase even more. So that's pretty exciting. Danilio, another video idea. What real-life Easter eggs should Rockstar do for GTA 6? Examples: GTA 4's Key to the City, GTA 5's real-life Bravado Banshee car. Interesting. Okay, so the Easter eggs you're talking about are all GTA related. Sounds like. Yeah, because I did a video already about references like Dexter, maybe some Miami Vice type of stuff that we'll see. But I didn't think really about past games and Easter eggs from those games being in this game. Maybe references to Nico and Tommy Vercetti. But yeah, that's a good idea. Is my camera blurry? Okay, I don't know why my camera's blurry. Yeah, the community is not happy. Let's check out the Reddit, the GTA 6 Reddit, and see if anybody's talking about it. Okay, this guy predicted it. Absolute silence. Okay, we were not the only ones refreshing. So lots of people were waiting. It was not just us. Let's look in the top in the past hour. Okay, another video idea. If you could write the story for GTA 7, what would it be? That could be a good idea for a short. Yeah, I just don't have enough information about the location or anything to speculate too much. If you have any ideas for what you would want, let me know. Oh, lots of disappointed fans. $5,000 replies. This is quite the ratio. I wonder what the Rockstar employees are thinking every time they tweet non-GTA 6 related stuff. Because they know what we want and they're not giving it to us. It's like Rockstar is rage baiting its community. That's a great way of putting it. Couldn't think of a better word. They're doing everything they can to piss us off, and it's working. This guy wants to cut his balls off after the news. I'm not quite that down bad. This is a funny picture. Strauss Zelnick breaking the news to everybody. Okay, these replies are pretty funny. Oh. Hey, as long as we don't get another delay, I'm not going to complain. I can wait until November. I hope everybody else can. But I just need confirmation that we're still on track. That's not asking for too much. But we're not getting that confirmation. It's starting to make me think that another delay is inevitable. We need something. We need some sort of communication from Rockstar. Let's see if anybody's posting about it. GTA countdown. Even actors, aka GTA protagonists, are pissed about the delays. Aka Ned Luke. Yeah, Ned has talked about the game. I haven't really heard what he said specifically. I think just that we need to be patient, but I'm sure internally he's really, really frustrated with how things are going. If I were a voice actor and I had to just remain silent and not tell anybody, that would be really excruciating. Okay, another video idea from Danilio. The pros and cons of each GTA game, such as graphics, game mechanics, story writing, pacing, content. Yeah, there's some substance to that idea. The conspiracies within the GTA games, such as the Ratman or how the Clifford AI survived. I'm not familiar with those, actually. Conspiracies, yeah, I don't know about those. I know about the Mount Chiliad one and the aliens, but I'm not familiar with the Ratman or the Clifford AI. If there's enough material there, it might be an interesting video, but I have to think about the audience and if they are familiar with that stuff as well. $5.3K. Well, okay, I think that summarizes how things are going. People are upset. We were expecting something, we got nothing. All we need is like just a message from Rockstar saying like, we're still on track, hang in there guys. Something like that. We just need some reassurance. That's really not asking for too much. But the way Rockstar operates, they don't communicate effectively or at all, really. So I guess we're asking for too much for simple communication, but I think that sort of wraps up what I wanted to cover today, excuse me. So thank you guys for hanging out. Danilio and Hack, I appreciate the comments. Keep leaving comments on my videos, by the way. It's appreciative of me. It helps the algorithm. So I like seeing support and it makes me motivated to keep making videos. So I might do another stream next week. Not sure yet. And keep sending me video ideas if you want. You can also follow me on X or Instagram and tweet at me or do whatever you want to do, whatever social media platform you use. Okay, one last video idea from Danilio here. The hardware limitations that resulted in certain aspects of the GTA games being downscaled. As you can see, you're really creative. You are creative. You've got lots of great ideas. I appreciate these. Okay, the hardware limitations that resulted in certain aspects of GTA games being downscaled. Yeah, that's interesting, especially with the PS6 possibly coming out in the next couple of years, how that would evolve the capabilities. I think things like loading screens, which GTA is notorious for, that can be improved with hardware improvements. But yeah, I guess I need to research that one a little bit more about the specific limitations and seeing if it's worth exploring more. So yeah, I'll look into that. Appreciate all these ideas. We'll be adding these to my list. So if there's anything else you guys want to chat about, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, here in a couple of minutes, I'll be logging off. Gotta stay hydrated. Another video idea: should the GTA franchise expand into other domains, such as movies, novels, comic books, toys, etc.? Ooh, I think there was discussion about a GTA movie, if I recall correctly, but it never happened. I don't know if Rockstar would sell the IP for that. But expanding into other domains is interesting. I would love to read a comic book or a graphic novel for GTA. That would be awesome. And maybe parody foods or drinks. Yeah, what would be cool is if they took their parody foods in the game, like the Pisswasser and their beers and their fake brands, and then made it in real life and allowed fans to buy them. That would be pretty cool. Expanding into different domains is something I would love to see them do, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. Oh. All right. I think that's it for now. Thanks guys for hanging out and for the comments and the video ideas. This was a fun live stream. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Maybe we'll do some more in the future. So keep an eye out for some videos coming soon, and appreciate some likes and comments on those. So thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, Danilio. Have a good one.